Okay, guys, we are going to budget for the year of 2024, and let me get myself set up here. Now I'm going to do my budget a little bit different than others do their budget. Actually, a lot different, to be honest. I was going to use my cash box, but I couldn't get this stupid change tray open, so I'm just going to close her up. We're not going to use that. We're just going to, well, can't even get it to lock. It came busted from Amazon, so I'm going to send that thing back anyways. All right, here is what I'm working with. I have written down our expenses that we have, and this is like recurring expenses, and then I also wrote down our debts. And I went to the dollar store and I bought all kinds of envelopes because I'm going to do something a little different. Let me go ahead and get these open. And I got the flaps, the flat flaps, because I didn't want to finagle with those diamond flaps. My budget's going to start today. We're going to prorate everything. And I hope this is enough envelopes. Alright, so that's like about maybe 200 envelopes. Okay. And like I said, I was going to use my cash box, but that wasn't working out. So we're just going to lay out our money on the table. And 50, well, we might use 50s and 100s. Let's just see. I don't think we will, but maybe 100s. I don't think we'll use a 50 for sure. But we'll just put them in here just in case. But the way I'm doing it, I doubt it. I'll show you guys. I'm doing a budget for 2024, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to prorate it starting today, and then I'm going to show you guys my next 30 days for January. Okay. All right, let's make sure you can see all of that there. Okay, let me show you guys. Very important. All of my debts. I got a lot of stuff written on here. Me and my husband were talking about it and going through it, and I was writing things. Okay, but here are my balances, and here, just don't worry about that right now. We're going to try to see if we can make that a little bit different. But my total credit card debt with car loans is $130,715. My total credit card debt only by itself is $90,874, which is insane. And if you add everything, including my house, you guys know that I don't have a mansion. It's just a joke. but it's $267,925. So I'm not worried about paying off the house though. This is the amount that I want to get paid off. So if we budget, we stick with it, we're gonna get that sucker paid off. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure out what I'm going to budget, because this stuff here needs to be down, which now my husband and I, we talked about this. Let me hold this up for you guys to see. And we figured out what we want to spend. Now we can't change these payments over here, but we could change these, and we already did. So we figured out that we're going to spend $500 a year on gifts for everybody else, and then $300 on gifts for each of us through the year. Our phone, we have 2 phones, which we already use Mint Mobile, which is really cheap, and we pay $360 a year. So that's just like $180 each for a whole year service. You can't beat that. So that's what we've already got it finagled down to. Electric, I put TVA because we can't really do much about that. Plus we mine Bitcoin, and that makes us money. We're really good about taking care of our electric bill. Food, we were spending about $1,000. We took it down to $600. We're going to try for $600. Spending, we are going to try for $100 each. It says $200. That's for my husband and I both, so $100 each. Then we got the internet down. It was $85 a month. We went down to $61. We went down on our stuff or whatever already. We were paying like $25 a month for streaming. We got it down to $298. We took Netflix off and all that. Now all we stream is Hulu and Peacock. And we got Hulu on Black Friday special, guys. Always look for those specials and stuff. Our water bill averages about $31, which we can't really do much about, which we work on not using it like crazy or nothing. And then our gas, we were spending about double that. So we're going to try for $150 a month. Okay, so we'll see how it goes, and we're going to finagle it if we need to, but we're going to try for that. And if we can, that's going to save us so much money. I had it figured out, and I forgot to write it down, but it is going to save us so much money, and I'll show you guys how that works. Now, the way I'm going to do this, I am going to first start with the very important beast of our budget, which is the food budget, $600. I'm going to divide that by 30 days. That gives me $20 a day. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take 30 envelopes. And I'm going to write the dates on those envelopes. But now, like I said, I wanted to start with today. But no, it doesn't matter. I can add those later just to show you guys. Actually, there's 31 days in January, so let's go redivide that. Or is there? Yeah, there is. Okay. So 600 divided by 31 days is, hold on guys, 600 divided by 31. This thing wants to be extra, y'all. Let's just stay with 30 days. Okay. So let's just start on January the 2nd. That way it'll be easiest. And then we're just gonna write that it's for food. So we're gonna go through and write every one of these starting with January the 2nd. And the reason I'm doing this is so I can keep up with it, because I'm so forgetful and I'm not good at keeping up with stuff. I have ADD. And so I've been trying to figure out in my head how to do this to where I can actually stick to it and not have any issues. And I'm sorry for all the noise at my house. I turned my miners off just for this video because it's even louder. Food. 13 food. Oh, and I went to the dollar store to get these too, and oh my gosh, 40 pack of envelopes is $2 a piece. I spent 10 bucks on these envelopes. It's crazy. Inflation gets to us all. This is going to be a true budget with me video because this is in real time, y'all. And I know this seems like it takes a while, but I think this is going to be worth taking the time to do. I've been so excited about starting this. All right, 130 and 131. So January 2nd through the 31st. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to take all my 20s, and every single day of January, instead of spending $1,000, we're going to take it. Now this seems like a lot of money for every day for food. Let's see if we can get it to stretch. Let's see if we can make it work. Me and my husband have already came up with so many ideas on how to do that. We like to eat out. I hate cooking. He's fine with cooking, but he doesn't get up till middle of the day, and I like to eat early, and it just doesn't usually seem to work out that we can eat in but I'm trying to go for eating out 3 days a week and eating in 4 days a week instead of eating out 7 days a week. So we're going to see if that works too. Throw him some leftovers in the fridge for later when he gets up. But that also leaves me having to cook, which sucks, but I just do not like to do it. And if those goals seem hard, you know, I'm not going to continue. I'm going to do what works for us. You know, it's not about deprivation. It's about spending your money in a way that makes sense, more sense, and works for you. Instead of just spending it mindlessly, you know, and just being like, where did all my money go? I want to know where my money goes. It's very important to me. Let me see what. Be easier to assign your food budget weekly. Shop once a week. The reason I'm doing it daily is because we eat out a lot, and it's not like I have ADD, and I've tried that weekly budget, I've tried that monthly budget, and it hasn't worked for me. And so I'm going to do a daily. Every day I'm going to have it right there in the envelope, knowing what day it is, not forgetting if I used yesterday's envelope and things like that. And if there's anything left over, I'll just, you know, I'll have like a stack. Hold on. I'll have like a stack here and a stack here. This is a stack you can use. This is a stack that hasn't you know, you're not ready to use yet. Like if there's leftover, we can use it if we want to, as long as we stay within that budget. It might be easier, you know, if you look at it at the overall picture, but it's just not easier for me. And then what I was going to do, I was going to reuse these envelopes too. Like, I'll mark this out and change it to February. So I only have to do this budget in once a month. Because we're going to make it work. And I feel like everybody's going to have a great new year. I really do. I think 2024 is going to be great. It's been a crazy 2023. I feel like when you get to the bottom, there's only one way to go, and it's up. So we're going to go up 2024. I'm going to have no 20s left, y'all. January's going to take all my 20s. Might have to go grab more cash. We'll see. All right, look at there, all done. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't have anything written on it. I accidentally had an extra envelope. Okay, so, okay. There we are. There's January's food budget. Booyah. Okay, so we got that out of the way. I'm just gonna kind of mark through it just a little bit so I remember that I did do it. Now our next one's gonna be spending. So I'm gonna get out my calculator. Hope it works for me this time. And we're gonna divide 100, because even though it says 200, it's for me and my hubby to have. Hold on, y'all. Where's my other phone at? Give me a sec here. Okay. Let me get my other phone's calculator out. Okay. Now, 100 divided by 30 days is $3.33 a day. So here's where we're gonna get crazy, because we are gonna have to put some change in here. Luckily, I'm a change order. Say hi, Loki. Say hi. Say hello. All right. He's gonna go cray-cray over this, I guarantee ya. Oh, don't be scared. Yeah, look at that. All right, so we're gonna do envelopes, and we're gonna do $3.33 a day for January. My rich cat, y'all. Okay. I know, y'all, that it seems insane, but it's just how my brain works. All right, now I'm gonna put Amber spending. That's my name, because Mark's gonna have his own spending. Oh wait, we weren't supposed to start with the second, but I'll just put that to the side. We're starting with the second. Yeah. Loki's my helper. He's gonna help Mama budget. Thank you, baby. I couldn't do it without you. Start counting that up for me. And I'm gonna post this video, so if you're not, budgeting right now and you want somebody to budget with you, do the body doubling thing, I'll have this posted. and we can just budget together. Oh yeah, might want to say January as well. No, it's on January. See, that's how my brain works. That's why I do this daily budget. Well, where'd you go, mister? Oh, here comes my other handsome boy. And we're doing the debt snowball. If you guys haven't heard of it, I'll also talk about that. And I'm not gonna lie, I've never been able to stick to a budget so far, but I'm gonna tell you right now that I haven't been able to do a lot of things that I've done this year, so I believe I could stick to it this time. I've been making a lot of changes. A lot. I can't really talk about those changes, but I could just tell you that I've really made them. Now, I did make a lot of changes on my eating habits too, which is a big deal because those were really hard for me to change. So I can talk about that. Yeah, I definitely, all year long, I did really good. I quit eating fast food for the most part. I've probably ate it less than 2 hands full of time. And I used to eat it every day, at least twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. I got rid of fried food. I eat a lot of grilled food. I add vegetables to everything. Now I have to have a vegetable at least a day. I used to eat no vegetables every day. So I'm really proud of myself. And if you guys have made any changes, I am proud of you. And if you are ready to make some changes, I'm proud of you for just realizing that you're ready to make those changes. Hey, that's a good idea. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. I'd probably just mark the envelopes with the numbers we're using for each month and put little dividers for the different categories. I like shortcuts. Oh gosh. Trying to understand how to do that. Divider in the envelope. See, like if I did 1 month with the divider inside the envelope, I feel like I'd still mess it up. But I am going to reuse these. Like, I'm going to, after January, I'm going to come back and just mark it out and put February. Where am I? 21, 22. Okay. Here's a few more envelopes. I never spell my name all the way out, do I, y'all? I'm bad for that. At least we're not doing the whole year sitting here. I mean, that would take me like 3 days. I'm just doing January. Well, hello. There, Cootie Patootie. He's the star of most of my YouTube videos. If you guys ever watch them in the evening time, I put him on. My other cats, they don't really care to be in the camera like he does. Well, you gonna come get my camera, boo-boo? Yeah. Yeah. Almost done, guys. 29. Spinning, oh my God. I'm gonna try to do this quickly. It looks awful. All right, one more. I needed one more. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take this one and let's put a 3 in front of it. There we go. Okay, Now we're ready to put that in there. Now I need some ones. I don't know if I got enough ones. I probably should have grabbed some more cash. Okay. 1, 2, 3. $33. All day, every day. You know what? I'm not going to stuff all of these on camera for the fact that I would run out of ones, and I want to show you guys the other ones, but I'll stuff a few because I will, and I don't want to make you guys wait while I run to get the other money. So I'll just stuff a few. Trying to find a nickel. Where my nickel at? Nickel. Or here, I'll just put some more pennies. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So y'all get the gist on there. Well, thank you, Sandy. I do appreciate that. And I'm not going to, and hold on just a second. Okay. I'm not going to stuff all of these, like I just said, because I will run out. But I'm just going to show you guys that I'm going to do 30 days for my hubby. And I'll just write one out there. And he's going to have the same amount because it was 100. There, I found a nickel. So it's $3.33 a day. Everybody watching this, I hope you have a great next year. And I hope you have a great end of December too. Alright. So y'all saw me stuff each and every one of these food envelopes though. Let me go ahead and put that up here. So we got the spinning out of the way. And the gas one we're going to do daily, but I'm just going to divide that again. Show you guys for January the 2nd, gas. And we're going to see how much that costs. Hold on. Boo-boo. It's $1.50 divided by 30 days. Oh, $5. Even $5. We got that. So, again, if you're coming in the middle of this live, I'm doing it daily. So, let me do a couple envelopes to show you guys. So, for January the 2nd, the 3rd, and so on. We're going to put, we divided our monthly budget, and we're putting it daily in an envelope. It uses a lot of envelopes, but we're going to reuse these envelopes all year. So, it's not going to be too bad. And this goes all the way to January 1st. Or January 31st. Okay. We got our gas out of the way. And so, let's see if there's anything else that we have to worry about. Beauty, $1,200. Got a lot of maintenance, y'all. So, I divide 1,200 by 12. I don't have to use my calculator, even though that should be easy, right? Seems like $100. 1,200 divided by 12. Nope. 12. No wonder I'm feeling math right now, y'all. 12. $100. So that's $333 a day for beauty. Okay. Same as our spending budget. You know what? I should probably write our amount on that too. That'd probably be helpful. That way we know. And then I don't mess up. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3. $33. And I have a new thing in the budget I'm gonna show you guys too. I hadn't written down yet, and I decided that today. I like to play the lottery occasionally, but I don't usually play it that good. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Let me go ahead and add a few of these. Okay. Again, this is daily. And I'm gonna start writing the amount so that I don't forget. And that's what I'm gonna go back through and do those envelopes. I wish I could have went through them all with you, but I didn't. I wasn't thinking about how much cash this would actually use. And I didn't get it all out. Okay, here's our beauty. Remember, all the way through January 31st. I'm just doing a few, but we're going to do them all the way through. There'll be 30 envelopes every month. And then the one I didn't add in, go ahead and get rid of that, is lottery. So let me just, I was trying to leave this, well, okay, lottery, and make sure you guys can see it. Lottery, I'm just going to do $2 a week, so that's $8 a month. $8 a month. Considering that that's weekly, that'll be the one I do weekly. So I'm just gonna have 4 lottery envelopes. So I'm gonna just say this one for 1-1, and then the next one for 1-8. Actually, that'll end up being 5 envelopes after I get done, right? 115, 122, and then 129. And we're just gonna put lottery, or lotto, let's just put lotto. Because we want to see if we can win that big jackpot sometime next year, y'all. Heck. And for every one of these envelopes, we're going to put $2. Every single week, we're going to play Powerball or Mega Millions or something. That ain't that much a year, you know. But every one of those will be stuffed with $2 a piece. Alright. And then we got our 2 gift budgets left. Now, we can't really do nothing about this internet right now. We've got it as low as we can get it. Let me show y'all. The internet, we got it to $61. The streaming is, heck, most people pay triple that. No, quadruple, no, 10 times that. Water bill, that's pretty low. Electric, we can't do nothing about. The phone is as low as it goes. We have the lowest plan on Mint Mobile for 2 phones right there. So we don't have to put envelopes for that because there's nothing really to do there. But we are going to do envelopes for, this is everyone else's gifts and this is our gifts. So let's do that real quick. I'm just going to put other gifts, meaning for family and stuff like that. We are going to divide that on the Calci. 500 divided by 30. 1667. Oh wait, sorry. Wrong. It's $500 a year. 500 divided by 12. divided by 30. So $1.39 a day. So I'm gonna put $1. $1.39. Get in there, Dolla. It don't want to go in. It's got a little nick in it. And we'll do that all the way through January 1st, each and every day, $1.39. And then we have our gifts, which is $300 a year. So I'm just gonna put hubby, wifey, gifts. I'm gonna take our calculator and we're gonna say 300 divided by 12, then divided that by 30, which is only like 83 cents a day. Not even $1. And the reason we done this is because we go crazy on each other's gifts, and we're gonna take care of that this year. I mean, I spent like outrageous on my hubby this year, and he did me too. And there's just no reason for all that spending. 83. All right, 83 cents in the envelope. And again, do that all the way through January 31st, each and every day. All right, and here's what we're gonna do. I like to go on vacations, so I have a reward for every 6 months we can re-evaluate what our reward is for sticking to the budget. And for this 6 months, so in June, if we stick to the budget, I can have a vacay for as long as it's $500 or under, and the spending on the vacay while we're there, like if we're going to gift shops or things like that, or we're going to go to like a little event, it has to be under 100 while we're out, which we only go on vacay. We only stay like maybe 2 nights somewhere. It's not like a thing where we stay out crazy. And then every 6 months, like in June when we do that, then we'll think again about what we want, and then we'll do something for stick to the budget for December. I think it's important not to deprive yourself, but just to know where your money goes. Now let me talk about the debt snowball, y'all, because that's really important. I hope you guys like that envelope thing. But if 30 days works for you, if a week works for you, make sure to do it the way that works for you. This is just what works for me, and everybody's different. Okay, back to my debts. Now, I practice law of attraction, and I don't believe in focusing on your debts. That's another reason that I made those envelopes, so I don't have to focus on my debt. I'm only focusing on what I'm spending. Okay. Let me grab, let me just get a piece of paper out of here. No, I don't need to, actually. Okay, so this debt snowball is the practice of paying off your debts with the amount of money that you save with doing all of this budgeting, okay? Now, as you can see, hold on. Okay. Now, let me add up for you guys how much I save, which is really important. You have to know what I saved on all of this here in order to know what I'm going to have to spend on this debt behind this piece of paper. Let me go through and figure out. Now, the gifts is going to be kind of hard for me to figure out, but I can guesstimate that I spent probably triple. I'm going to say triple what we have budgeted. So let's say we spent $1,500 on gifts for everybody else all through the year, and then we spent $900, which is more than that actually. I'm gonna say $1,000. Let's say $2,500 total for those gifts, okay? And I was the phone's been $360. I've been staying at $360. That's for 2 phones. Our food, we were spending a good $1,000 for sure. Our spending, oh Lord, I'm gonna try that $200 a month, but I'm gonna say per month, per year, I would say I've spent probably $5,000 in a year. Okay, so let's add, no, maybe maybe six, maybe. I wish I could go back. Let's say $6 grand. Okay, and this is by year I'm gonna do. The internet, we were paying $85, so let's say $14. Let's go ahead and equal this out. 9,500, let me write that down. 9,500 so far. Because I need to total $14 a month. Times 12 is 168, so I need 168. And then the streaming, we were spending like $18 on Netflix. So 18 is what we end up saving a month because we took it off, times 12, 216 a year we're saving for getting rid of that crap. And then 31 on water, that's been the same. Gas, we're cutting it in half, so that's $150 a month we're saving, times 12, $1,800. If we can actually do that, that'll be great. And I think that's everything. The lottery, I think we're actually spending a little more on the lottery by doing that budget because we barely ever play it, so we're not even going to count it because it's just so negligible. Okay, so let's add this up. 1,800 plus 9,500 plus 168 plus 216 equals $11,684. 11,684 saved in a whole year. Now divide that by 12. That's $973.66. Let's just say $974 extra. Sorry, this paused. I don't know if you guys heard me. Okay. Somebody called me and it just paused. Okay. But anyways, we're going to look at all this debt, and if I'm re-saying that, I'm sorry, but it did pause. And we're going to find the smallest, and our smallest is $700 for my Apple Card. It's $45 a month right now. We have an extra $974 because of what we did with the budgeting. So obviously, we're going to pay that sucker off in 1 month, right? Because we can say $974 plus the $45 minimum payment, and we've got $1,019. Then we'll take and pay that $700. We still got $319 left, and this one is donezo. So we can actually move that $319 onto our next debt. We can pay the Best Buy. We can pay an extra $319 towards it, plus the $40 payment, which is $359. We can pay $359 and we'll have it half paid off. So in 1 month, we got 1.5 bills paid off. Now here's the cool thing about the debt snowball. When you pay this off, you have $45 extra in your pocket every month. But you're not going to put it in your pocket. You're going to put it in Best Buy's pocket. And you're going to pay this off on month 2. Now, $359, let's do this. Let's calculate. $758 minus $359. You only got $399 left to pay on Best Buy the next month. But you also have $974 in your pocket for next month too. So you're going to wipe that out next month and then have money left over. So let's try $974 minus $399. You got $575 more dollars. You paid off 2 bills. Boom, boom. You got $575. We're going to move to next month, but we're going to take the payment from Apple Card. We're going to add it because we were paying that, remember? And then we're going to take the payment from Best Buy, which was a $40 payment. We're going to add that. We got $660. But then we also have what? We have $974 again in our pocket from budgeting because we stuck to the budget. So let's add $974. Look at that. $1,634 for next month. Let's find our next debt, our next smallest debt, which would be Tempur-Pedic, $3,100. Going to take that money and you're going to put it towards Tempur-Pedic. You're going to pay it off in a couple months, and you just keep going, and then obviously you'll have that payment, which was $162. You're going to put that towards your next bill, and before you know it, in a few years, all that credit card debt, all of this right here, and all of this right here is going to be gone. So that's what we're planning to do this year, and it'll probably take us a couple years to get her done. But if not, if we didn't try, this would just stick with us through our whole lives. So I hope this helped you guys. And just a second, y'all. Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and I wish you all the best of luck in next year. See you later.